Hi, you know, we were discussing about exercise 2.3, and in the last video we have discussed few starting problem of exercise 2.3. So in the last video itself I have told you that this video we have to discuss through this video we have to discuss few more questions. Then only we could complete this exercise very fast. And let me add one more thing. As I told you, as I mentioned earlier, I cannot solve all the questions for you. We will focus only through the difficult standard questions, shall we? So I'm not going to waste time. Let me start solving the questions. Okay, learn, practice the questions well. Okay, and see, this is your question. Solve x is equal to 4 by 5 into x plus 10. Solve x is equal to 4 by 5 into x plus 10. Okay, so left side also x is there, right side also x is there, and here this question can be solved out by using two different methods. First method is, okay, as I told you, as I mentioned, this question can be solved out by using two different methods. I'm going to explain two different methods how to solve this question, and you have to learn two different methods. But in the time of exam, when you write notes, you are supposed to write both methods. But in the time of exam, you can choose the easy method. Okay, but in the note there should be two methods. And as I told you, since there is bracket, we are supposed to avoid the bracket. How we can avoid the bracket? Just 4 by 5 is common for x and 10. That's why there a bracket came, because 4 by 5 is common for x and 10. So we are supposed to take this term to inside with each term. That means that is the first step we supposed to follow if there is any bracket. And x is equal to, you are supposed to multiply this 4 by 5 into this 4 by 5. You are supposed to multiply this 4 by 5 into this number. That means 4 by 5x. Any problem? Then this sign. Then 4 by 5 into this 10. That means 4 by 5 into 10. You may understood. So x is equal to, here into is there. It means 4 by 5 into x. 4 by 5 into x means this x will join together this numerator. That is a rule. This 4 by 5 into x means this will join together this numerator. Otherwise, if you have any doubt, you can write x as x by 1, no? X as x by 1, no? Yes. Then how we can multiply a rational number into another rational number, multiply the numerator and multiply the denominator. That was the method we used. So 4 into x is 4x. By 5 into 1 is 5. You may understood. And 4 into 4 by 5 into 10. Can you cancel any terms? Because since it is multiplication, cross cancellation is possible. So 5 and 10 get cancelled. In 5, how many 5? 1. In 10, how many 5? 2. So in that way. So 4 into 2 is 8. 8 by 1 is 4 into 2 is 8. 8 by 1 is 8 itself. You may understood. And now the bracket removed, no, isn't it? Now which method we followed in the last two questions, same method I'm going to use here. That means take all the x terms together and numbers another side. So here x is there, and now I'm going to take this 4x by 5 to left side. Since the sign here it is plus, when you take this plus 4x by 5 to left side, it become minus 4x by 5 is equal to only 8 is remaining in the right side. You may understood, isn't it? Any problem? Okay, now it become, you can give the denominator as 1. Okay, and here a rational number minus another rational number. Why it is rational number? Because it is in the form p by q. That's why I can call it as rational number. How we can subtract two rational number? Cross multiplication can be used, isn't it? So x into 5 is x into 5. Once again, x into 5. What is x into 5? 5x. The cross multiplication, you know that you have to multiply in this way. So x into 5 is 5x. Then this sign as it is, cross multiplication. Then 1 into 4x. 1 into any number is that number itself. So 1 into 4x is 4x itself, divided by 1 into 5. 5 is equal to 8. What is 5x minus 4x? 5x minus 4x. What is 5 Kit Kat minus 4 Kit Kat? 1 Kit Kat. Just like that, 5x minus 4x is 1x. Divided by 5 is equal to 8. And that implies 1x is equal to, now I'm going to maintain this 1x in the left side. I'm going to, right side is what is there in the right side? 8. Any problem? What I'm going to do is I have to find out the value of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maintain that 1x in the left side, right side 8 as it is. Now I'm going to take this 5 to right side. So since 5 is, this 1x is divided with the 5. When you take the 5 to the right side, that 5 become multiply with the 8. That means 8 into 5. You know that, isn't it? So what is 1x? What is 1x? 1x is nothing but x. X is equal to 8 into 5 is 40. So in that way we got the value of 40. We got the value of x as 40. And if you have any doubt, you can check. Verification. Let me verify the answer. So in order to verify, we have to write check LHS and RHS separately, isn't it? What is LHS in the question? What is the LHS part of the question? LHS is x only. So write that x. So x is equal to, what is the value of x? We got 40. Here nothing, see, this is very simple because LHS is only containing x. So just write the value of x, that is enough in the LHS part. But RHS part is 4 by 5 into x plus 10. So 4 by 5 into x plus 10 is equal to 4 by 5 into, we got the value of x as 40. So 40 plus 10. So it's equal to 4 by 5 into 40 plus 10 is 50. This 5 and 50 will cancel. In 5, how many 5? 1. In 50, 10. So 10 into 4 is 40. So we got LHS and RHS as 40. And hence the verification over, because LHS becomes equal to RHS. You may understood, isn't it? Okay. Let me tell you one thing, because ഞാൻ ഈ 5 കിറ്റ്കാറ്റ് -4 കിറ്റ്കാറ്റ്, സോറി 5 കിറ്റ്കാറ്റ് -4 കിറ്റ്കാറ്റ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോൾ ചില കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പം അതൊന്നും എനിക്ക് പറയണമെന്ന് തോന്നിയിട്ടുണ്ട് പറയുന്നതാണ്. ചില കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പം സാർ അത് ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ, ഒരു 8ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലെത്തിയൊരു കുട്ടിയല്ല ഞങ്ങൾ, ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങളെ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് മീൻസ് ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ തരംതാഴ്ത്തി കാണേണ്ട കാര്യമുണ്ടോ? അവർക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് 5x - 4x എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ മനസ്സിലാവില്ലേ, എന്തിനാണ് സാർ ഇങ്ങനെ 1ാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികളെ? അവരോടുള്ള ഒരു ഉത്തരം, ഒരു ക്ലാസ്സിൽ 3-4 കാറ്റഗറി ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒന്ന് ഗിഫ്റ്റഡ് ചൈൽഡ്, then exceptional, then extra talented, then average, below average. അത് കുട്ടികളുടെ കഴിവിൻ്റെ വ്യത്യാസമല്ല, ഒരു ഇത് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനനുസരിച്ച് കുട്ടികളുടെ, ഇപ്പം ഉദാഹരണത്തിന് എക്സെപ്ഷണൽ ചൈൽഡ്സ് മാത്രമാണ് നല്ല ഫ്യൂച്ചർ എത്തുമെന്നില്ല. ഇല്ല, ഏറ്റവും ബാക്ക് ബെഞ്ചേഴ്സിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്നവരായിരിക്കും ചിലപ്പം ലൈഫിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ, എന്താണ് പറയുക, ഇപ്പോൾ ഉഴപ്പുന്നവരായിരിക്കും ചിലപ്പോൾ ലൈഫിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ എത്തുന്നത്. ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ ഉഴപ്പുന്നവർ ലൈഫിൽ ഒരു നല്ല രീതിയിലും എത്താതെ ഇരിക്കാം. ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ പഠിക്കുന്നവർ നാളെ നല്ല നിലയിലെത്താം, ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ പഠിക്കുന്നവർ നാളെ നല്ല നിലയിൽ എത്താതിരിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെ പല ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ലൈഫ് അങ്ങനെയാണ്, നമ്മൾ കോൺസ്റ്റൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുന്നവർക്ക് ലൈഫിൽ വിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നത്, അപ്പം ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിലുള്ള എല്ലാ കാറ്റഗറിക്കും മനസ്സിലാവാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് അങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പം ഈ വീഡിയോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിലുള്ള, ആ ക്ലാസ്സിലിരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ കുട്ടിക്കും വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പം ആ വീഡിയോയിൽ പരമാവധി സിമ്പിളായിട്ടാണ് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുക. അതുകൊണ്ട് നന്നായി പെട്ടെന്ന് ഗ്രാസ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ ബോറടിക്കാണ്ട് ഇരിക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, അവർക്ക് ബോറടിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്ത്, ഈ വീഡിയോ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യുക, സ്വന്തമായി പ്രോബ്ലം ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക, കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ മാത്രം വീഡിയോ കാണുക. ഓക്കെ, അല്ലാണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വീഡിയോ തന്നെ കാണണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയില്ല. ഓക്കെ, and this is the question we are going to solve now. And which is the variable involved here? Y is the variable involved, and y is in the left side, y is in the right side. Then what we are supposed to do in the first step? Who can say? Anyone can give me the answer, but I cannot hear that answer. But still I will by through my mind send it. I can easily hear you, so please tell me what is the first step we are supposed to do. This is your time, you can reply. Let me wait for a few seconds. Yes, very good. As you said, is there any bracket? No. So bracket simplification is not there. So then what will be the next step? If there is any bracket, we are supposed to simplify the bracket, open the bracket. But here there is no bracket, there is no things like that. But by the first step itself, we are supposed to take all the variables together and all the numbers to the other side, and just maintain this 2y in the LHS. Minus y, let me take to left side. When you take that minus y to left side, it become plus y. Any problem? No. And what is there in the right side? 26 by 3 is there in the right side. When who remains here in the LHS? 5 by 3. When you take that plus 5 by 3 to right side, it become minus 5 by 3. You may understood. I think the things are very clear in front of you. See. And what is 2y plus y? 2y plus y, you can read it as 2y plus 1y. What is 2y plus 1y? 3y. Just like 2 munch plus 1 munch is equal to 3y is equal to, what is 26 by 3 minus 5 by 3? How we can subtract two rational number with the denominator same? Just write the denominator same. Since it is the denominator same, just write the denominator as it is, subtract the numerator. What is 26 minus 5? 21. So we got the answer as 3y is equal to, what is 21 by 3? 7, no? Yes. And what is the value of y now? 7, right, as it is. Now I am going to take this 3 to right side. Since 3 is multiplied with y, when you take the 3 to right side, it becomes in the division part. So answer is 7 by 3. We got the answer as 7 by 3. Any problem? No. We got the answer as, we got right answer. But still, let us verify. And through that verification, we will we will get understood whether this value is sharp or not. Okay, so in order to verify, let me write LHS 2y plus 5 by 3. Any problem? Okay, then 2 into what is y? Tell me very fast, what is y? We got the value of y as 7 by 3, so substitute there, plus 5 by 3. So what is 2 into 7 by 3? As I mentioned once, when how you can multiply 2 into a, see, you can write this 2 as 2 by 1 for better understanding, then multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator, because it is multiplication now. So 2 into 7 is 14, by 1 into 3 is 3, plus 5 by 3 as it is. And since the denominator is same, how to add two rational number with the denominator same? Just write the denominator as it is. 14 plus 5 is 19. We got the answer as 19 by 3 in the LHS side. And let me go to the RHS side. What RHS side says? 26 by 3 minus y, according to the question. So it becomes 26 by 3 minus, what is the value of y? 7 by 3. Isn't it? How we can subtract two rational number with the denominator same? Write the denominator as it is. What is 26 minus 7? What is 26 minus 7? Who can say? 19. So we got the answer as 19 by 3. See, LHS, RHS, both are same. That implies LHS is equal to RHS, and hence it is verified. You may understood. Okay. Very simple, no? So next question. Solve 3m is equal to 5m minus 8 by 5. This is the question. So solve 3m is equal to 5m minus 8 by 5. How we can solve this kind of a question? Is there any bracket for simply for open the bracket? No, there is no presence of bracket, so we can directly go to the solution. How? Take all the terms with the variable together, and here the variable is m, so take all the terms with the m together in one side and keep all the numbers in another side, isn't it? That was the method we are supposed to do. We are supposed to use. So what I'm going to do, 3m just maintain the left side and take that 5m to left side. Since it is plus 5m, when you take to left side, it become minus 5m. Is equal to what? 8 by 5. You may understood. Any problem? No. And see, what is 3m minus 5m? 3m minus 5m is just like, what is 3 minus 5? 3m minus, in order to calculate 3m minus 5m, just calculate 3 minus 5. What is 3 minus 5? Minus 2. So answer is minus 2m is equal to 8 by 5. You may understood. Now just see, maintain m in the LHS side and RHS side is 8 by 5. Now it is the right time to take this minus 2 to right side. But you may think that when you take the minus 2 to right side, it become plus 2. And you may write it as plus 2. But you are wrong. If I am going to write this way, I am also wrong. That means I will explain that why it is so. Minus 2m is equal to 8 by 5 is with me now. That much is correct. I'm going to maintain m in the LHS side. Why I said that when you take the minus 2 to right side, it become not plus 2 in this case. In this case, I repeat, in this case. Why? Because here minus t is not added with the m. Here minus 2 is not subtracted. Here in between minus 2 and m, the operation is not addition or not subtraction. If it is addition or subtraction, when you take the minus 2 to right side, it becomes plus 2. I agree. I repeat, in between the operation, if it is addition or subtraction, if you take minus 2 to right side, it becomes plus 2. It is going to be the right thing. But here in between minus 2 and m, the operation is multiplication. So when you take minus 2 to right side, it becomes division. That means the right side is 8 by 5. That is divided with this minus 2. So you are not supposed to change the sign. Sign as it is. Why? Because 2x is equal to 4. Then what is x? 4 by 2. Because here 2 is multiplied with x. When you take the 2 to right side, it becomes the division part. But we are not supposed to change the sign. Here it is plus 2. Plus 2 no. But we right side minus 2. Illa. Sign അതേ സൈൻ തന്നെയാണ് വരിക. ഇങ്ങനെ ഈ കേസിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന കേസിൽ സംഭവം പോകുന്ന ഡിവിഷൻ പാർട്ടിലോട്ട് ആകും എന്നല്ലാതെ വേറെ സൈനിൽ ഒരു മാറ്റവുമില്ല. ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്, ടു എക്സ് ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 4, വാട്ട് ഐ ഡിഡ്, എക്സ് ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 4/2. ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. See, just like that, -2m is equal to 8/5. Here I supposed to maintain 4 as it is, then divided by this number. So I am supposed to maintain this 8/5 as it is, divided by this number. You may understood. Whatever the number is sign, you are supposed to keep the same sign. You may understood. 2x is equal to 4, x is equal to 4/2. You may understood. Just same method I applied here. -2m is equal to 8/5. So 4 I maintain as it is, no? Just like that 8/5 you are supposed to maintain as it is. Then division. See, division. Then this number. See, this number as it is. So this number as it is. You may understood, isn't it? So it become m is equal to and see, 8/5 divided by -2. I'm going to write it as -2/1. Any problem? No. How to divide two rational number? Multiply with the reciprocal. How? 8/5 as it is. This division will be changed into multiplication and take the reciprocal of -2/1. That is 1/-2. You may understood how to divide two rational number. Just multiply with its reciprocal. Okay. That means if a by b by c by d, how we can do? A by b into d by c. So same rule I applied here. So the value of m become 8/5 into 1/-2. You may understood, isn't it? And here any cancellation possible. Of course, cross cancellation can be done. In 2, how many 2? 1. In 8, how many 2? 4. The answer, the value of m is 4 into 1 is 4 into 1 is 4. 5 into -1. What is 5 into? Here sign is there. 5 into -1, -5. So m we got as 4/-5. If the sign is in the denominator, it is better to take the sign to numerator. It become -4/5. I mentioned once, if the sign is in the denominator side, you are not supposed to keep sign in the denominator. All after you are supposed to write sign in the numerator. So value of m we got as -4/5. You may understood, isn't it? Now it is a time to check whether this answer is sharp or not, correct or not. That means by verification process. So shall we verify? Okay. In order to verify, we are supposed to take LHS. What LHS? 3m. That means 3 into m. What is the value of m? We got -4/5. So -4/5. See, 3 you can write it as 3/1 and multiply. 3 into -4 is -12. Divided by 1 into 5 is 5. So we got the LHS as -12/5. Then what is RHS? RHS is 5m minus 8/5. RHS is 5m minus 8/5. So that implies 5 into m is -4/5 minus 8/5 as it is. 5m minus 8/5 is 5 into m. M is -4/5 we got, isn't it? -8/5 as it is. So you just see here, this 5 1, this 5 will get cancelled. In 5 how many 5 1? In 5 how many 5 1? And we become 1, and you see it become, this 1 can be written as 1/1 and you can multiply numerator and rational number. Otherwise it is better. 1 into -4 is -4 and by 1 as it is. You may understood, isn't it? Once again, here RHS side is 5m minus 8/5. So 5 into m കൊടുത്തു -8/5. ഇവിടെ ഈ 5ഉം 5ഉം ക്രോസ് ക്യാൻസലേഷൻ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇങ്ങനെ വരും. ഇനി 1ന് ഇവിടെ 1 ആണ് കിട്ടിയത്. അതിനെ ബൈ 1 ഇട്ടിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 1 into -4 -4ഉം 1 into 1 1 അങ്ങനെയാണ് ചെയ്തത് ഞാൻ. -8/5 അങ്ങനെ എഴുതി. എന്നിട്ട് ക്രോസ് മൾട്ടിപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കി നിങ്ങൾ. ക്രോസ് മൾട്ടിപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കി. വാട്ട് ഈസ് -4 into 5? അതെ, ക്രോസ് മൾട്ടിപ്ലിക്കേഷനിൽ ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് -4 into 5? -20. Then this sign as it is. What is 1 into 8? 8. Then divide by 1 into 5. 5. Okay. See, very sorry. A mistake happened from my side. Can I correct that? Yes. See, you have noticed that. See, here when you take this 5m to left side, it is 3m minus 5m. So we may written 8/5. We are supposed to write that 8/5 with the sign. Its sign is minus. I forgot to write that here, isn't it? 3m minus 5, that is okay. But when you write the RHS time, 8 by 5 is remaining the RHS side. So we wrote 8 by 5. But you are supposed to write the sign. With the sign you are supposed to write. So minus 8 by 5. ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് പ്രശ്നം. So ഇവിടെ മൈനസ് വരും. So obviously ഇവിടെ മൈനസ് വരും. ഇവിടെ മൈനസ് വരും. You may understood ഇവിടെ മൈനസ് വരും. അങ്ങനെ ചുരുക്കം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ -4 × 1 എന്താവും? -4 ആവും. സോ -4/5 രണ്ട് മൈനസ് നമുക്ക് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാം. വൈ? ബിക്കോസ് വെൻ യു ഡിവൈഡ് എ നെഗറ്റീവ് നമ്പർ വിത്ത് അനദർ നെഗറ്റീവ് നമ്പർ, വെൻ യു ഡിവൈഡ് ബോത്ത് negative number, the total sign will be plus. So in that way we will get the answer as +4/5. You may understand this. So the answer is +4/5. So sorry for this mistake, really sorry. And when you check LHS 3 so it becomes 3 into okay. So in that way, it is +4, no? Okay, so it become 3 into +4 is 12. 12 divided by 1 into 5 is 5. 12/5 is the answer we are getting in the LHS side. Okay, so here also 5 into, here the sign is plus. So it become, in this way we will get +4/1 minus, okay, +4/1 minus 8/5. That means it become 4/1 minus 8/5. When you cross multiply it, 4 into 5 is 20. Then minus, as it is 1 into 8 is 8, by 1 into 5 is 5. What is 20 minus 8? 12/5. So we got RHS was 12/5 and our LHS was 12/5. So LHS becomes equal to RHS. Hence it is verified. You may understand. Hi. So in that way we discussed that exercise 2.3 come successfully, and shall we open exercise 2.4? So we are going to open exercise 2.4 and we are trying to solve at least one question from that exercise 2.4. We must do that, then only we can complete the sessions. So let me try to take the first question and try to solve for you. Okay, and this is also exercise 2.4, also filled with word problems. So but still we have to go to all important questions. We cannot leave all important questions. So we will focus only through the important ones. Okay, and since we discussed exercise 2.2 all word problems, since we discussed this exercise, I am not going to solve all questions, only the important ones. First question, Amina thinks of a number. Amina, she thought about a number and she subtracts 5/2 from it. So Amina thinks of a number, we don't know that number. Okay, and she subtracts 5/2 from that number. Which number she thought of? From that number she subtracted 5/2. Then after that she multiplies the result by 8. So after subtracting 5/2 she may get a result. That result she multiplied with 8, and the new result now obtained is 3 times the same number she thought of. What is the number? എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആമിന് ഒരു നമ്പർ വിചാരിച്ചു. ആ നമ്പറിൽ നിന്ന് 5/2 ആമിന് എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്തു. 5/2 സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്തേ. അപ്പോൾ കിട്ടുന്ന റിസൾട്ട് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അതിനെ ആമിനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? 8 കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തു. അപ്പോൾ വേറൊരു നമ്പർ കിട്ടി. ആ കിട്ടിയ നമ്പർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആദ്യം ആമിനെ വിചാരിച്ച നമ്പറിൻ്റെ 3 ടൈംസ് ആണ്. ദ റിസൾട്ട് നൗ ഒബ്റ്റെയിൻഡ് ഈസ് 3 ടൈംസ് ദ സെയിം നമ്പർ ഷീ തോട്ട് ഓഫ്. എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആദ്യം അവൾ എന്ത് നമ്പർ വിചാരിച്ചോ അതിൻ്റെ 3 മടങ്ങാണ് ഇപ്പം ഇതെല്ലാം ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടിയ നമ്പർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ നമ്പർ? ദാറ്റ്സ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. സോ വിച്ച് നമ്പർ ആമിന thought of, that number you are supposed to find it out. Amina's number. So which is unknown here? What is the number? That is unknown. That means which number she used to think. That number is unknown. So since that number is unknown, assume the required number as x. That means which number Amina thought of, that number let it be some x. That means Amina thought of about the number x now. Are you following me? Okay. And read each line, then let us form an equation. We have to form an equation now. Anyway, we have to form an equation. So how to form an equation? So first of all you are supposed to find out the unknown. Which is unknown? What is the number? That is the question. So that number is unknown here. That means which number she used to think, that number is unknown. Let it be some x. Then let us form an equation. How we can form an equation? Read each line. Amina thinks of a number. So that number is x, no? So Amina thinks of by when reading that first line, Amina thinks of a number. That number we have mentioned as x. So Amina thinks of a number means x, and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. So subtract, that means subtraction, 5 by 2 from it. That means that number minus 5 by 2. She subtracted 5 by 2 from the number she thought of. So she thought of about x, and subtract 5 by 2 means x minus 5 by 2. So she got a result now, no? So since it is a new result, let it be in a bracket. You know, ഒരു നമ്പറിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു നമ്പർ സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്തു എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ അതൊരു ബ്രാക്കറ്റിലിടാം. സബ്ട്രാക്ഷൻ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് അതൊന്ന് ബ്രാക്കറ്റിലിടുന്നത് അതൊരു സിംഗിൾ നമ്പറാണ്. ഇപ്പം ആമിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം അതൊരു സിംഗിൾ നമ്പർ ആയിരിക്കില്ലേ. നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ആണത് എക്സ് മൈനസ് 5 ബൈ 2 ആവുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ആമിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ആമിനെ ഏതൊരു നമ്പർ ആലോചിച്ചു അതിൽ നിന്ന് 5 ബൈ 2 കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതൊരു ഒറ്റ ഒരു സിംഗിൾ നമ്പറല്ലേ കിട്ടുക. അപ്പോൾ ആമിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. പക്ഷേ നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ കാര്യമുണ്ട്. കാരണം എന്താ, നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം എക്സ് എഴുതി പിന്നെ 5 ബൈ 2 സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്തു. അപ്പോൾ അതൊരു സിംഗിൾ റിസൾട്ടാണെന്ന് കാണിക്കാൻ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായോ? അതായത് ഇപ്പം ആമിന് ഏതൊരു നമ്പർ വിചാരിച്ചു അതിൽ നിന്ന് 5 ബൈ 2 കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആമിന് ആ കാൽക്കുലേഷനൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ആമിനയ്ക്ക് ഒരൊറ്റ റിസൾട്ടാണ് കിട്ടുക. പക്ഷേ നമ്മളെ അത് ഒറ്റ റിസൾട്ടാണെന്ന് കാണിക്കാനാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് ഇട്ടത്, എക്സ് മൈനസ് 5 ബൈ 2. യു മേ അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്. Then read the next line. She multiplies the result. This is the result she got, and she multiplied into with which number? By 8. You may understood. The result now obtained. So result stands for equality. Result now obtained is 3 times. 3 times means 3. Times stands for into. 3 times the same number she thought of. 3 times the number she thought of. Which is the number she thought of? X. So 3 times x. So this is the required equation. I'm not going to explain once again. You may understood the equation. And after getting equation, it is very simple. You know, after getting the equation, it is very simple to solve it out. How we can solve? Okay. In order to solve this, you know, I forgot one thing. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോഴാണ് അത് ഓർത്തത്. സോറി കേട്ടോ. നിങ്ങളോട് ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഞാനിവിടെ ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലായിരുന്നോ? ഇവിടെ എവിടെയാണ് ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു അതിൽ 2 മെത്തേഡ് ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. സോറി, ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ഞാനത് ഓർത്തത്. ആ മെത്തേഡ് ഞാനിവിടെ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. നോക്കി, ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനെ പോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ്റെ ഏകദേശം അതേ ടൈപ്പാണ് ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനും ഈ ഇക്വേഷനും വന്നേക്കുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇവിടെ ഞാനത് പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. അവിടെ മറന്നുപോയി, ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. എന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്നറിയോ? സോ നമ്മൾ അവിടെ എന്താ ചെയ്തത്, ഈ 8 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ പുറത്തായതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ 8നെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഉള്ളിലോട്ട് എടുക്കണമായിരുന്നു. അല്ലേ? അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു നമ്മൾ അവിടെ ചെയ്തത്. ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ അതിന് പകരം ഈ എക്സ് മൈനസ് 5 ബൈ 2 ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു, ഇങ്ങനെ ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൽ നിർത്തുന്നു. റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ എന്തുണ്ട്? 3 ഇൻറ്റു എക്സ് ഉണ്ട്. സി, you know how to solve this kind of question. So we are supposed to avoid the bracket now. We are supposed to avoid the bracket, isn't it? So, only the forming equation is a very important thing. After getting the equation, you know how to solve this kind of equation, because that is what we discussed in exercise 2.3. How to solve equations with both sides containing variable. That kind of situations we discussed through exercise 2.3. So this is the equation. So try to solve it. So as I mentioned, you can take 8 inside. Let me explain both method for you. So let me take x inside first. Sorry, 8 inside first. Why? Because I am taking 8 inside. Anyway, I supposed to avoid the bracket. So in order to avoid the bracket, I supposed to take 8 inside. That means 8 into this, then 8 into this. നമ്മൾ ആ നമ്പർ ആദ്യമൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെയായിരുന്നു ആ നമ്പർ, ഇവിടെ നിന്നാണ് ഉള്ളോട്ട് എടുത്തത്. അത് എവിടെ നിന്നാണെങ്കിലും ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് 8 into x? 8x. Then this sign as it is minus. Then 8 into 5 by 2. 8 into 5 by 2 is equal to what is right side? 3x. You may understood. Okay, so it means 8x minus, is there any cross cancellation? Yes, 2 and 8 can be cancelled. Into how many to 1? In 8 how many to 4? So answer is 4 into 5 by 1. 4 into 5 is 20. 20 by 1 is 20 itself. 20 is equal to 3x. You may understood, no? Yes. Now it is a time to write all the extremes together. Now it is simplified. Okay, now what we can do? It is a time to take all the extremes together. That means 8x left side as it is. This 3x will come to left side, so it become minus 3x. And from left side, I am going to take this minus 20 to right side. It become 20. What is 8x minus 3x? 5x. 5x is equal to 20. Then what is the value of x? 20 by 5 is equal to 4. So we got the value of x as our, so you can write the conclusion. So she thought about the number 4 because we consider it as x, no? We got the number as 4. That means she thought of the number 4, or the required number is 4. This is the solution. As I mentioned, there exists two methods of solving. So this is one method, and one more method I will introduce. That means x minus 5 by 2 into 8 is equal to 3x, no? This is the equation, no? So what I'm going to do, this is the first way of solving. This is the second way. That means x minus 5 by 2 you can maintain in the left side. Okay, bracket. Right side what? 3x. I'm going to take this 8 to right side. ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്, അങ്ങനെ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് ഈ 8 ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ പുറത്തല്ലേ, അതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രമാണ് ഇത് എടുക്കുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. അങ്ങനെ ഒറ്റയടിക്ക് നമുക്ക് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് ഈ 8 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ പുറത്തല്ലേ, അപ്പോൾ അത് ഒറ്റപ്പെട്ട് നിൽക്കുക. അതിന് നമുക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിലോട്ട് എടുക്കാം. ആ ഒരു മെത്തേഡാണ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. നോക്കാം, ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൻ്റെ പുറത്തായതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം. ഓക്കെ, റൈറ്റ് സൈഡ് 3x ആസ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ്. ദെൻ ഹിയർ സി 8. Here 8 is multiplied with this term, no? So when I take that 8 to right side, it become in the division part. You may understood 3x by 8. Okay, so it become, now there is no need to give this bracket for x minus 5 by 2 കാരണം x minus 5 by 2 കൂടെ വേറൊരു ടൈം എഴുതുന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാനിവിടെ ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് ഇടാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് പറഞ്ഞത്. കാരണം എനിക്ക് അടുത്ത പ്രാവശ്യം ഇത് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം അതിനെ 8 കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ഒഴിവാക്കാനാണ് ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് ഞാൻ ഇട്ടത്. അവിടെ ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് അത്യാവശ്യമായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ x minus 5 by 2 കൂടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് നോ നീഡ് ടു ഗീവ് ദിസ് ബ്രാക്കറ്റ്. സോ x minus 5 by 2 as it is, 3x by 8 as it is. Now what we can do, write all the x terms together. See, x minus 5 by 8 is equal to 3x by 8, no? So we reached here. Now it is the time to take all the x terms together. So this x maintain as it is. This 3x by 8 take to left side, become minus 3x by 8, isn't it? Is equal to this minus 5 by 2 when you take to right side become 5 by 2. You may understand now, isn't it? So it becomes by 1 you can cross multiply. 8x 8 into x is 8x minus 1 into 3x is 3x by 8 is equal to 5 by 2. Now what is 8x minus 3x? 5x by 8 is equal to 5 by 2. So you may understood. Then what is 5x? Just maintain 5x in the left side. Right side is 5 by 2. When you take this 8 to right side, since it is divided by 8, when you take to right side it become multiplied with 8. Now we can cancel this 2 and 8. Here 4 will come, here 1 will come. So 5x is equal to 5 into 4, 20. 20 by 1 is 20 itself. Then x is nothing but 20 by, when you take this 5 to left side, right side 20 by 5, that is nothing but 4. In that way also we will get the value of x as 4. You may understand. Hi. So in that way we reached to exercise 2.4. So I'm going to stop the discussion now because now it is almost 33 minutes. So I'm going to wind up the session. Please practice well. Write and practice. Write twice and practice. Very, very, very important question. And I have to say fact that in your 8th standard textbook, this exercise is the most important one, because 10th standard we are going to apply this kind of concept in 10th standard. So be smart learners, work hard. Thank you. Stay safe.